The first sentence is written here that the story's name is canoe. So the first sentence is written here that during my fourth year on the island, my clothes were already very old. It is told through the sentences to us that the man spoke here that while he was on the island, for 4 years, so his clothes were very dirty. So it is told through the sentences to us that while he was on the island for 4 years, so during that time while he was living on the island, his clothes became dirty all. So the next sentence is written here that started I started to I started to use I started to use the skins of the animals. It is told through the sentences to us that, and he spoke here that he used the skins of the animals, which animals he kept with him. So the next sentence is written here that I made a cup and other clothes. I made a cape and other clothes from the skin. It is told through the sentences to us that as he spoke here, that he used the skins of the animals which he kept with him. So by the animal's skin, he made cape and other clothes to use on the island. The next sentences are written here that they kept me call. They kept me call. They kept me cool in the strong they kept me cool in the strong sun, and they protected me from the heavy rain. It is told through the sentences to us that he spoke here that the skin of the animals which he used on the island while he was living on the island, so the skins were very much strong, and the skins which he wore, they kept him cool on the island during summer, and the skin kept him cool in the strong sun, and the skin protected him from the heavy rain and strong sun. He spoke here. The next sentences are written here that, but the clothes were not enough. But the clothes were not enough, also needed an umbrella. It is told through the sentences to us that which clothes he made by the skins of the animals, they were not enough to use, and he needed an umbrella with him. It took me some time to make the umbrella, but I was successful in the end. It is told through the sentences to us that he spoken here that he tried to make uh, an umbrella by the skin of the animals, and he tried to make. At first time, he was not better to make an umbrella by the skin of the goat, but later he was successful to make an umbrella by the skin of the animals. So it is told through the sentences to us that it is told through the paragraph. It is told through the paragraph to us that a man there was, and he was living on the island for 4 years, and for 4 years, and while he was living on the island for 4 years, his all clothes became dirty. So uh, once he thought that he will use the skins of the animals, and as he thought, he did that. So first time he made a cap, and some other clothes to use on the island. So on the island, so by the skin of the animals, and he made and he wore it. So the clothes he wore, which he made by the skin of animals, they all protected him from the strong sun and from the heavy rain. But he needed an umbrella, Later, he made an umbrella by the skin of the animals, and before he was not good to make an umbrella by the skin of the animals, but later he was successful to make an umbrella by the skin of the animals.